Connected to Cumberland's I felt.
I'm just gonna be me, and then people that are still here, great. People that leave, great. I don't know what about that, like, it just makes me feel so empowered. I'm not waiting on anyone to progress in life. I feel like I'm just spilling tea.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine.
Battery 5. Connected to Cumberland's I felt.
Hello beautiful people, so by now you've already seen the intro to this video and most of like the winding down and a little sneak peek into my nighttime routine and nighttime skincare routine. I'm gonna do a whole video on that, so stay tuned for that. But as the chicken is cooking in the oven, I figured I would do a little chit chat. I didn't really prepare what I wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to show how you can do a solo date night and romanticize every single moment. So yes, if you cook dinner every night or often or however, it's like, okay, you're just cooking dinner in your apartment as you do always, but I set the mood, I lit a candle, I play some jazz. It's something about a jazz that just hits. Sometimes I'm playing R&B and I'm singing at the top of my lungs, but tonight I really just wanted to really relax and I feel so good. I took an extra long shower and just really took my time with every step, as I would if I was really doing a date night in with someone. So the goal is to love on yourself the same way you would want someone else to love on you. Of course it's gonna be different, but self-love truly is the best form of love. Once you can accept self-love and truly love yourself, love from other people just hit different, right? So since I'm not drinking, I am drinking this month. I'm doing like dry-ish January, my goodness. So I decided to just put some poppy in my wine glass because honestly I drink everything out of my wine glass, like judge your mama. Anyway, so I'm gonna answer some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, definitely do. These are from the end of the year Q&A and I didn't get a chance to get to them just because at the end of the year, y'all, like it was a lot going on. I was traveling for the holidays and having like some relaxing time for the new year. This little set that I have on is so cute. Let me show you guys real quick. Intermission. It's from Cozy Earth. It is so cute. I just cropped the little shirt up to give it some va-va-voom, but it's a skirt and it's like midi length. You probably guys will see that later on in the vlog, but it's so cute and has pockets. It's comfy. It's kind of like a cute little, I don't know. I feel like if I had to run errands, like I could wear this too. So it's a nice like working from home, winding down, solo date night and all that. But anyway, enough about this because the chicken will be done before I know it. I'm trying to get this done before then. Oh, actually before I do that, I know y'all like, girl, I want to tell you guys my thought process on solo dates. So I know it's like, I'd say there's some back and forth about how people feel about solo dates. I feel like solo dating should happen even if you're in a relationship. It simply just means loving on yourself, prioritizing yourself, having you time, finding ways to care for yourself, because at the end of the day, like happiness isn't with us. Like we find fulfillment, true fulfillment in ourselves. Everything else is just an added bonus. It's a plus, it's a win. Like yes, we want it, but really like taking time to know you will make you a better you for everybody else. Like that's just truly what I believe. So yes, they solo dates and some people don't like those. Honestly, those keywords, okay, those are for the algorithm, child. Just go along with it. But solo dating simply just means like truly knowing you, becoming fully you. Like I've been saying like probably every video at this point, but like I want to be more of me, like me, just truly who I am at my core, and heal any inner wounds and trauma. And just honestly, the best way to find all those things is when you're in silence and you're in your own thoughts, in your own mind, and you're not having to worry about anybody else. Like I was like, okay, I want to do solo date night in, and I didn't have to consult with anyone, and I just decided to set the mood, and now I know what I like. So let's say I do have a partner in the future. It's like, okay, I know I like to set candles. I can tell them. I know I love a good jazz playlist. I can tell them, but sometimes we won't find these things that we know about ourselves without taking time to find them out. Does that make sense? Anyway, let's get to some questions. What was your best lesson in 2022? Trust your intuition. And that's something that is so hard. It seems so easy, and in some circumstances it is, but like really like trusting your gut intuition, like truly. I'm not talking about like, oh, I trust myself. No, I'm talking about like you never doubt yourself, like straight up. Like, I make a decision, boom, indecisiveness, who, where, not over here. So that's a lesson that I learned in 2022, that just truly trust myself, have faith in myself and in God and in my knowledge and experience. And yeah, that's just really hard, but that was probably one of my best lessons in 2022. Also, just be you. Just be you. Like I feel like I was so much more myself last year because I just decided, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna be me. And then people that are still here, great. People that leave, great. Like like I said in other videos, like God protects what he provides. That really stuck with me last year, and going into 2023. Like, God protects what he provides. I don't know what about that, like it just makes me feel so empowered. Like, it gets me emotional because it's like, imagine the weight lifted off your shoulders, understanding that what comes and goes is all truly like coordinated by God, who loves us unconditionally. And it's just like, wow. So when things leave, it's like, it must not be for me. Even if it is in the future, it's just like right now, if it was meant to be, God protects what he provides. He's not providing that right now. That's why it's gone. So anyway, those are a couple lessons that I learned in 2022. Let's see. Hold on. The oven's about to go off in. Okay. We have 2 more minutes. I'm probably going to end up talking to you guys while I'm eating a little bit too. So anyway, okay. What's one piece of advice you would give someone in their 20s? The best is yet to come. I'm probably going to go with like my classic life motto. I feel like I'm such a like... I feel like I'm such like a creature of habit, but what's for you is for you. I think so many times we get caught up in like the comparison game. I know for me, like I feel like maybe that's why I couldn't be myself in some situations, or like I would really be torn on decisions and like imposter syndrome and all these things. And I think it's because I was comparing myself, like unintentionally even. But knowing what's for you is for you, that even if you help someone and you give them guidance and maybe they even actually get it over you, just know that that wasn't meant for you. Like, what's for you truly will be for you. Oh man. And then like your life is just getting started in your 20s. Your life is, I'm 29, I'm still in my 20s, but like your life is just getting started. You're gonna find more people to care about you, to love you, to be in your life, friends, relationships, family. Like, it's all going to continue to evolve as long as you put in the work. Man, 20s. I need to do a whole video on that because it's my last year in my 20s, but my 20s were really good overall. But I feel like the more they go on, the better just life gets. I get more comfortable and get more clear on my purpose and my passion. And I'm like, F it, I'm gonna be me. This is who I am. And it's so empowering to truly like feel that. Hold on, let's get the food. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna cut it, but I wanna get a picture first. So, I need to move some of this background stuff that y'all don't see. Ooh, looks delicious. Hey, man. That's good. Got some more of this, the honey mustard and the mayo. Maybe put some more of this on there. Really set it off. Let's see. Okay, so I would chat with you guys, even though usually I would watch a movie, but the dressing they have is classic Italian dressing. So, oh, I cut my finger, so I have this, sorry excuse for a band-aid that's literally coming off. Is it done bleeding? Maybe I can just take it off for a second. Ooh, how will you be selfish in 2023? Let me lift y'all up so y'all can get into it. Y'all, for one, I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, this plate is want to be heard so bad. I will be selfish by setting boundaries and sticking to them. Saying no when I actually want to say no. Like, if I really don't want to go, I'm not going. So if I'm there, it's because I want to be there. Unless it's like, okay, yes, understand, like, you gotta compromise sometimes, but like, I'm about to be so picky with my energy, whether it's a phone call I don't want to answer, whether it's a place I don't want to go, whether it's people I don't want to see, things I don't want to do. I just want to be very intentional about boundaries. And then also being aware of like my emotions. So that's when I'm working on therapy. I'm not about to go deep into that, but definitely need to work on my emotions, because apparently I don't have many. And also making time for like my morning routines and nighttime routines and really sticking to them. So like sometimes our selfish goals, they don't have to mean like F y'all. Like I ain't fooling with none of y'all. Like I hate y'all. Bye. Like, you know, it doesn't have to mean like, I don't know, not prioritize other people. It just means like prioritizing me a little bit more. I don't know. But yeah, I just, if I don't want to be there, I'm not doing it. This also is going to apply to my business though. So many times, especially as an entrepreneur, y'all, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm sure you feel me on this, where other people may like, oh, you should do this, or you should try this, or especially if you're like still a baby entrepreneur, like I would say I am, it's really hard to like not jump on every request, because it's like, oh, maybe they see something I don't, and it's not to say like you shouldn't consider it ever, but like just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you're passionate, or doesn't mean that's what you have to like make your business around at first, right? Or at all. I really want dessert. Anybody else love sweets? Like I'm still eating dinner and I'm already thinking about dessert. So I have like some Halo Top ice cream. I'm not a big ice cream girl, but when I am, it's gonna be like Halo Top or Jimmy's. Yes, I'm bougie. One of those are like my favorite. Or I've been doing popsicles lately. Like the cherry flavor is really good. So actually I might do that. Yeah. I'll answer a couple more questions. And then I was gonna watch a movie, but I kind of feel like reading. So I might end up reading and not watching a movie. Basically, what I'm showing you guys is like solo date nights don't have to look like a certain way. This to me is like spending intentional time with myself. Of course, I'll turn the camera off, and then like in between these clips, I'm spending time with myself. And as I was cooking with the jazz music, just in my thoughts, it's so important because there's so much noise in the world. Child. Are there any major surprises coming in 2023? I wouldn't necessarily say major surprises. So I'll hold that thought. Ooh, biggest wish for 2023. Oh, this is a good one. You know what? I automatically always go to business goals. And I don't know if that's, you know, necessarily a bad thing, but I immediately was thinking like, oh, business-wise, I want to do this and do that. I have like a secret project that I'm working on that's, I don't think I'm gonna say unless I actually get close to doing it, because it's like a really big project. I have a few big projects like in my thoughts, but this one is like, I'm working towards it. So my biggest wish would be to launch one of my big scary goal projects. And I have them in my mind, I just don't want to say it. My biggest wish though, if I had to pick one wish for 2023, it would be to just be happy. Just true, genuine happiness and joy. And it's not that I'm not happy now, but like, you know those moments in life where you're like, just like, look, like you just have that moment where you're like, I'm just really happy, or like, this is so fun, or like, this is hilarious. Or like, I remember the first time I traveled to Europe, I just was like, I am really in Brussels, Belgium. Like, and it was beautiful. It was during the Christmas time, Christmas markets. It was just like one of those like, I actually am here. Like, you know, when you like have a thought or a dream, it's like, when I graduated law school, it was like, I really graduated. When I passed the bar exam, it was like, holy crap, like I passed. When I got a job offer, it was like, holy crap, like all these things where it's like that genuine, like just pure happiness. And honestly, I kind of feel like it's something that I'll always work towards. Cause yeah, there's gonna be days where it's like, no, life is gonna life, you know? It's actually really good. Oh, when I ate this, I'm not like, damn girl, was you hungry? And I was. Happiness, success, a little bit more financial security. Just cause as I get older, I just feel like, actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm finally stepping into a place where it's like, okay, you're single, you're not dating anyone. Most of your adult life, you've been in a relationship, and your future of what you thought life was gonna be was always with someone else, this person, right? And then now I'm like, okay, it's about to be a year since I've been single, which is wild. That's wild. And I'm finally like, okay, well, what do I want in the next 3 to 5 years, in the next 10 years? you never realize like how much you plan your life around someone when we're dating, especially seriously dating. Like I'm an intentional dater, which is why I'm not dating right now, because I can't intentionally date because I'm just not there yet mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all that. It's just not a priority, to be honest, right now. But God's timing though, not mine, but y'all, he do. But I say all that to say, like, I was thinking the other day, like me and my friends were talking about how Birmingham is like growing, and I always kind of say, oh yeah, I want to buy some downtown, I want to buy some. Then I'm like, wait, maybe that should actually be like a goal, like set a time limit, how I'm gonna get there, like things like that, because I'm not waiting on anyone to progress in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to wait till I'm married to get a house, or till I'm married to get a condo, till I'm married to get a loft, or all these things are, it's like, oh, I can move. Like, I don't know. It's just, I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I'm not dating. Like, I don't know. It just hit me one day and I was just like, oh, wow. The world is my oyster. I'm just killing these apples because they're not going to make it till tomorrow. Let's top this off. I'm weak. They low-key kind of look like, ow, my hand hurts. I hope, so I cut my hand, side note. I cut my hand on some glass. I'm just hoping there's no glass in, you know, my hand. I feel like I'm just spilling tea. Oh, this is so needed. Like a healthy meal, unrushed, relaxed, like, oh, so needed. So good. Come on, HelloFresh. I'm telling y'all, I know all the creators talk about HelloFresh. I know, but like, it's really good and so convenient. One, like I'm not like a big cooker, so this just like inspires me to cook more, helps me cook more, helps me think of ideas and like combinations that I would never even think of, like pecan crusted chicken. Like I personally would think of that. I don't know, maybe some people are like, girl, that is basic. Go, okay. I like HelloFresh. Y'all know this. Nothing new. They don't sponsor me then. Come on with it, Miss Hello. Hello, they know. Happy Plate. When I was a kid and I would eat all my food, my mom would be like, Happy Plate. That was so good. Now I'm just gonna straighten up the kitchen. I've been trying to do like a close the kitchen, like quick tidy up, like 15 minutes every night, so that in the mornings I wake up to a clean kitchen. And it's been really nice, especially because in the mornings I wake up pretty early for my workouts. Like tomorrow I have a 6 a.m. workout, which is wild. But they didn't have anything until 9:30 and that's just too late. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me on my solo date.